Morning, Nigel. Let's reflect on that brilliant victory at Kenilworth Road on Saturday. What was crucial to the win?
Just the key moments in the game going our way. The penalty save and then the tip onto the post by Liam Roberts. Either one of those, I think, go against us, then the result could have been different. We go up the other end, get a great goal just before half-time. So within that sort of 15, 20-minute period or whatever it was, the game could have swung either way.
It was an all-round performance and a virtuoso performance by your goalkeeper, Liam Roberts, also, whom we spoke about after the game. But let's speak about him in a bit more detail. He's been so good for you this season, hasn't he? How many points would you say does a good goalkeeper like him earn you over a course of a season?
Well, there's 3 on Saturday, if we're starting counting. I would think you can get towards double figures, depending on if he has the opportunity to make saves at crucial times, as on Saturday. But I think it's a sign of a good goalkeeper. He's not had that much to do, generally. I think we've got one of the lowest XGs against us. But when he's needed, then he's alert and ready. And one of the best things about the penalty save, first of all, it's a great save, but then his reaction then to get up, get to the edge of his box and set us up on an attack straight away. No sort of celebrating, and anything like that. Let's get up, get on with the game. And we could have scored the other end.
Sounds so obvious, but all good sides have solid goalkeepers, don't they?
Yeah, of course. That's where it starts. That's when we're planning in the summer or whenever, and we start. We want a good number one. I think we had an excellent number one in Christy Pym for the last 2 or 3 seasons. And then we've tried to improve with Liam. And we've just been delighted with everything about him since he came in.
Let's speak about another of your new recruits from the summer, Jamie McDonnell, on loan from Nottingham Forest. How good has he been?
Yeah, I think the two of them have been absolute stalwarts for us. It's his first time in League One, and I think it's a natural step up from his season last year at Colchester, where he did exceptionally well. He needs a season at League One this season and see where he goes after that. But he just goes around. I thought Saturday was very unfussy and just going around doing his job, dispossessing, getting his tackles in all over the pitch. He's a bit of a throwback in that, he really, really enjoys tackling and heading and that sort of side of the game. You used to see midfielders 20, 30 years ago and doing that and enjoying it. He's just got to develop more all round on the ball and everything like that, I think, to go to the next level.
You must be heartened by the way in which your new signings have had the impact which they've had.
Yeah, of course. It's, 12, I think 11 or 12, something like that. So it's still taking time for them to settle in. We always sort of say Christmas is the time for everything to gel. I think we're seeing signs, encouraging signs of some good play and some good performances. Tyler Roberts is getting on the ball as well. You look at the spine of the team now. Deji's back as well. And it looks reasonably strong, but it'd still be nice to have the other 3 or 4 available for us, just to give us those options. Mid-October, we've not had everybody available yet to choose from.
While we're speaking about that, who's still receiving treatment as we speak on this Tuesday morning?
Well, we've got a couple of knocks on Saturday. Aaron Lewis and Steve McLaughlin, both with dead legs. Bailey's still on the treatment table. Luke Bolton, who's had a setback, so he's going to be a few more weeks. Lewis Reed is back training a little bit this week, which is good news. Regan will step up his rehabilitation, playing for the reserves against Chesterfield today. A few more will get some game time, like Joe Gardner and George Maris, Max Dickoff, and Jordan Barry as well, who did well when he came on up top for a change on Saturday. We just needed that physical presence and an extra header in our box. So they're all getting there slowly, different stages.
Pretty strong side then today for the reserves against Chesterfield.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're just trying to keep lads ticking over and maintaining the fitness, which they need to do. So when we need them, which we will do, they're ready to go.
Elsewhere, the club has just announced that Taylor Anderson has joined Alfreton on a month's loan. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity with Jake Buxton going in there. He came and saw Taylor in the Newcastle game last week. Was impressed with him, so hopefully he'll make his debut against Chester tonight for them. But everything we can. We've got an ex-player like Jake, and our ex-player as well as a Mansfield ex-player. We'll help him out as much as we can. But it's first and foremost, it's a great opportunity for Taylor.
Back to Saturday, the victory at Luton Town marked your 100th victory for Mansfield Town in the English Football League, the only manager to do so in the club's history since it was formed in 1897. That's some achievement.
Yeah, I didn't know, and obviously you didn't after the game. That and Bobby's birthday you missed.
I'm not a walking statistician.
No, but you must have been that exhilarated by the victory. I think you forgot the two most important factors from the coming out of the game. So anyway, Bobby had a nice birthday. Thanks for asking.
That was my next question.
Right, okay. But yeah, it's a little milestone. But to be the first one in history is nice.
Moving on, let's have a look towards the next game. Wigan Athletic come to One Call Stadium on Saturday in the 12:30 kickoff. What have you made of their start?
A bit like ours, a little bit up and down. I think new players settling in and everything. On the day, another team with the squad that they have, more than capable of hurting you. So we just got to concentrate on ourselves more than ever, I think, in the next two home games. And put good performances on, maintain our level of performance and our standards that we've set, I think, in the last 2 or 3 games.
They proved tricky opponents last year, didn't they?
Oh, they did, yeah. I think we had a great victory there, but scored two brilliant goals. I think Aysgard was a major player for them last year before moving on to Rangers. When you lose a player like that, it's bound to have an impact.
You've got now 3 successive home games coming up. Wigan, Plymouth and Harrogate, of course. Let's speak about the home form so far this season. Have you been pleased with it on the whole? Just that one defeat in the league against Doncaster.
Yeah, and that shouldn't have been a defeat, 95th minute or whatever, and the sneak a little goal in. We should have cleared the ball. So I think generally it's been quite good and quite strong. But I think the next 3 are as important as any. Try and get as many points in those 2 league games and then get through to the next round of the FA Cup. That's it for the next week. Then we go to Northampton, probably have the international break after that. So we're really focusing on the next 4 games. And after that, then we would hope to have pretty much, depending on what happens, most people fit.